Senior officials have joined the third day of talks between Israel and Hamas in Egypt. It's a sign negotiators aim to tackle the toughest issues of an American plan to end the war in Gaza. Among the more senior officials joining the negotiations are Qatar's Prime Minister, Trump's Mideast envoy, and a top advisor to Israel's Prime Minister. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, President Donald Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner, and Israel's chief negotiator Ron Dermer arrived in Egypt for what's being described as an expanded meeting.
The fact you have senior players coming in now is indicative of potentially being in the end stretch here, and perhaps a reflection of what President Trump has been saying, that there is a positivity about all of this.
Hedeflenen 4 tane husus var. Şu anda onun detayları üzerinde tartışmalar devam ediyor.
Today, the Turkish foreign minister said negotiations had made a lot of headway and that a ceasefire would be declared if they reached a positive outcome. He added that talks are focused on securing a ceasefire, exchanging hostages and prisoners, allowing more aid, and coordinating a timetable for a withdrawal of Israeli forces.
Now, 4 of the 5 conditions that the resistance has set previously in all the different negotiations are being met in this particular Trump deal, Trump plan. The only problem here is the withdrawal. Now, if Israel does not withdraw to a position where it evacuates the population centers, then there will be a problem for the people in the south going back to their houses and places in the north.
A senior Hamas official in Egypt said the militant group and Israel have exchanged lists of detainees to be released on the basis of agreed criteria and numbers. Hamas is demanding the release of a prominent Palestinian prisoner, which could be a red line for Israel. Marwan Barghouti is a respected politician among Palestinians, but to Israel, he's one of the most high-profile terrorists. He's currently serving 5 life sentences. The 66-year-old was jailed in 2002 for planning attacks that killed 5 civilians during the Second Palestinian Intifada. Palestinians in a Gaza City neighborhood inspected the destruction and damage caused to their homes in the aftermath of an Israeli operation. The destruction is indescribable. It is a tsunami, said one resident whose house was destroyed. In the absence of a ceasefire, Israel has pressed on with its offensive in Gaza, although it has scaled back an assault on Gaza City in recent days after President Trump urged restraint.
In Gaza, and our colleagues at the Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs tell us that Israeli military operations have continued, including in the Rimal and Zaytun neighborhoods in Gaza City, making the already dire humanitarian situation even more perilous. In the last 2 years, nearly 42,000 Palestinians have suffered major, potentially life-changing injuries in Gaza. 1 in 4 of those injured are children, and more than 5,000 amputations have been recorded.
Meanwhile, video from the Freedom Flotilla Coalition appears to show Israeli forces intercepting the Gaza Sunbird, one of several ships attempting to deliver aid to Gaza. In the video, several armed individuals can be seen boarding the Gaza Sunbird as its crew sits in the rear. The video also shows a member of the Israeli force hitting the camera, providing the live stream with a rifle.